Hey guys, Strike here. I wanted to do a vlog again. I know I just did one yesterday, but I wanted to do another vlog because I've been kind of having a rough day. Um, there's something I was looking forward to all day long. Right now it's 9:24 p.m. right now, by the way. Um, there was something I've been looking forward to all day that I was promised yesterday, basically, or last night I should say, and it hasn't happened yet still. I haven't even gotten any word of it in about 6 hours. No, about 8 hours, which is not exactly fun, you know. Uh, and I just kind of wanted to talk about because I feel like I'm being ignored. Um, because the specific person told me that we were going to be doing something today, and I've been looking forward to it, and this has kind of happened a few times recently. And I just wanted to talk about being ignored, and I don't usually do these in-depth personal vlog type things, but I wanted to talk about being ignored because it's something that I've dealt with a lot, especially growing up and all that stuff. You know, I was always a really quiet person in class in school when I was a kid, and I paid the price for it because, you know, whenever I had something to say or whenever I was doing something, I was usually kind of just overlooked a lot of the times by, you name it, people who I wanted to be friends with, people, well, actually only girls who I was interested in. They've always ignored me. I mean, I've got a girl now, but things aren't exactly all flowers and sunshine. Not that it's horribly devastating at all. Just, I'm just having a bad day personally, because that's the person who told me that we were going to do something today, and I literally have had no interactions with her since 1:07 p.m. in the afternoon, early afternoon. And once again, it is 9:27 p.m. Nothing in over 8 hours. So, a bit upset right now, as you can probably imagine. A bit impatient. And since, you know, this person is very important to me, I'm also I feel not only a bit betrayed, but a bit worried because I don't know what's going on. Just 8 hours of absolute silence, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know anything right now regarding this, and it's driving me crazy. But I want to talk about being ignored because, like I said, it's something that I used to struggle with a lot. And starting a YouTube channel is starting to make me feel a lot more comfortable with this kind of stuff. And, you know, I'm getting a lot of, you know, attention from the fans and stuff. And especially on Xbox, all these fans are adding me and are like, oh my gosh, I'm such a big fan, blah, 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 you know, that whole thing, which is really awesome and it makes me feel amazing. But I feel like I haven't been giving back enough because, first of all, I've already mentioned this in one video, but if you're just a fan and you just wanted to talk to me, I barely get into Xbox Live parties as it is. There's only one person who I've already mentioned several times who's kind of disappointing me right now. Excuse me while I do this during a video. But, yeah, she was supposed to get on today and nothing's happened since. And I've gotten no word again, but, I already talked about that. Yeah, this person, no, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the fans. Alright. So a lot of fans recently have been adding me as friends on Xbox Live and telling me that they're huge fans and they love my videos and stuff, which I love. I love hearing that kind of stuff. But guys, I've said it before, and for anyone who's new and hasn't heard this yet, I'm going to say it again. I don't get into parties barely at all. In fact, I usually don't even do a whole lot unless there are certain people there to do it with. Now today my connection's been kind of wonky on Xbox Live, so I haven't gotten anything there, but I've just I started to think about how I've been ignored in the past and how I've been kind of ignored today. I'm pretty sure, looking at, activity feeds and stuff. Uh, and like I said, I don't usually go into parties, so if you do invite me and you're just like a fan, like if you're not one of my personal friends on Xbox, then I'm probably not going to give you. I'm probably not going to join your party, but what I will do is I will like respond to you and stuff. I want to start trying to be a bit nicer, a bit friendlier, because I feel like I haven't been exactly the kindest person. I mean, once again, I really appreciate all my fans and all the love that they show in my channel and my content. Um, but I don't want you to feel ignored like I've been feeling ignored. Um, I want to be fair. I want to do unto others as I would have done unto me. Pretty sure that's the golden rule. And so, yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. It gets a bit awkward when I have fans just come into parties. I've had a lot of people come into my parties before, and literally what they do is they'll sit in the party and they will not. They won't even plug in a mic. They'll just be sitting in my party, not saying a word. And it's kind of annoying, especially when I'm in there with, people who are important to me. Especially this person who I've been talking about a lot today. And that's really it about that. Once again, if you're a fan, I'm most likely not going to invite you or join your party. I might. There's a very rare chance I might do it every once in a while just to drop in and say hi for a couple of seconds. But other than that, I don't know. There's another thing I wanted to talk about actually. Batman Arkham City. Batman Arkham City. I did end up taking down Part 10 because I did redo episodes 10 and 11. I actually, last night at about 8 o'clock, I started about 8 o'clock, and I worked from the very beginning of Arkham City all the way up until the point that we are at current uploading, and I got all the way up to the part. Okay, let me be more specific about the situation that occurred. It was probably Tuesday of last week. I sat down and I recorded 3 episodes of Batman Arkham City, the last 3 entries to the story. So that's episodes 10, 11, and 12 of Batman Arkham City. And I recorded it. I edited episode 10, and it was a bit glitchy. Like, for some reason, my game capture is corrupting the files just a little bit. It's just a bunch of glitchy stuff is on the screen, and I never could figure out what was wrong with that. But episode 10 had a little bit of that here and there in the beginning, and then it kind of disappeared after a while. And it may have flickered on and off once or twice throughout the rest of the episode, but for the most part, it was decent enough to upload. But then I recorded episode 11, and literally the first 10 minutes of that video, which is half the video, by the way, the first half of that video was just completely corrupt. You couldn't tell what was going on. It looked ugly. It was bad. So there was no way I was going to upload that, and that meant I had to go redo all the way back through the story and redo that sequence. And then, of course, I looked at the episode 12, which was the third one I recorded in a row that day. Episode 12 was perfect. There was nothing wrong with that footage. So what I did is last night I sat down, went from the very beginning of Arkham City all the way up into the point right before you confront Joker in the steel mill for the second time before Protocol 10 begins. and that is the point I got to. And then I recorded that episode. I recorded the episode 11. And they both look pretty flawless as far as I can tell. I think episode 11 still has just a wee bit of static, but it's not as much as it's barely anything there. So I think it's safe to say that that'll be uploading. And then of course, since I did that after my original take of the original walkthrough of the story, it's not going to make any sense because you're going to hear me talking a lot about how I had to redo the footage, and then how once episode 12 comes back, once I put episode 12 up, it's going to be like nothing ever happened, and then episode 13 is going to come back, and I'm probably going to mention it again, knowing me, since I'm so repetitive, and that's going to happen. So yeah, that's what happened with the situation, and also, of course, I always take it for granted, but when I was recording last night, actually, I was getting a lot of text messages from this person in particular, and I kind of disregarded it since I was recording, and I mean, I wanted to look at it, but I mentioned this, I wanted to look at it, but I couldn't because I was recording, and I wanted to be respectful to my recording. But I've pretty much almost gone a whole day without any word from this person, and I hate just throwing out my personal problems there, because it's really, no one probably wants to know, and not to be rude again, but it's really no one else's business but my own. But I just felt like sharing because I've had a bit of an emotional stir today because of it. I don't want to go into too much detail, but I mentioned activity feeds earlier. A specific, I don't want to be too specific at all, actually, but there is a activity feed on one of the social media websites that proved to me that this person was active, and I felt a bit betrayed and a bit upset, but I'm mostly worried because usually we don't go this long without talking to each other or having some form of communication. So I've just been a bit I felt like in the pit of my stomach for a while earlier today, but I felt my not but what am I changing the topic? I felt like in the pit of my stomach earlier, that like something might have been wrong, and it got me all worked up and worried, and I started to think really negatively. But I'm actually trying to hope for the best. I hope that it's all just a big misunderstanding. Phone died, lost internet, something, because I'm really, really worried, guys. On a lighter note, like I said, I'm still trying to be hopeful, and I really hope that it gets resolved soon, like very, very soon. Since, like I said, this footage has been going on for 13 minutes now. Lighter news, 470 subscribers, guys. We are 30 away from getting to 500, which is going to be the next milestone. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for 500. I mentioned to some of my fans that since I won't be going into parties barely at all, ever, there's a possibility of me doing a subscriber playthrough, which I would set a date ahead. By the way, shout out to Oakland Pier. He's a really cool guy. Whenever he hits a major milestone, I think he's up in like 2,300 subscribers or something like that. I've been following him. He's a really cool guy. Go check him out. I've already given him a shout out a couple of times before, but he's really cool. He kind of inspired me to do my own subscriber playthrough, except I think he does his with Gmod, and I'm probably just going to do Batman Arkham, since that's what most of my channel is based on. So shout out to him. That was his idea. I'm just kind of like copycatting it. I wanted to do something to give back to my fans, and that just is a really cool concept. And sadly, I always end up missing his subscriber playthroughs. I feel really bad because, you know, I really support his channel and I really like his videos. And whenever he hits a milestone, he does these subscriber playthroughs where he invites subscribers to play with him on a game. And for some reason, he always does the right thing and sets a date ahead of time. so that fans will know when to get into the game and when to or where to join him and stuff. But for some reason, whenever he does a subscriber playthrough, I always am either busy while he's doing it or I always forget for some reason. Like I'll be like, okay, so it's this Saturday, right? Or no, it'll be like, yeah, it'll be like, okay, so it's Saturday, right? And then I'll go check around the time that he said it was going to be at, and I found out it was the day before, and I'm like, well, poop, now I can't do it. I have to wait till the next one. And it sucks because I've really wanted to do that. I really wanted to show up and show him some support and stuff. That'd be really cool. But yeah, so shout out to him because the subscriber playthrough thing is his idea. I don't want to make it seem like I'm just stealing that idea, but I mean, if you're really doing that to celebrate with fans. So I wanted to do something similar, not the same. It would probably be it'd probably be like stealing the idea if it was the exact same game and stuff. But I just wanted to do like a celebratory Batman Arkham Origins lobby, like a private lobby, maybe do a couple of matches, make a video. That will be soon. I need to gather the last piece. I have like one more. I need one of these basically. I ordered a bunch of parts online to hook up to my controller, to my computer, my headset, and my Xbox headset, that is, so I could be able to record myself, my own voice, and my Xbox Live Party voices at the same time. But this is literally the thing I need because they sent me the wrong dang part. I didn't order this. This is like a RCA component or something. This is like, it's basically the wrong size port. Actually here, yeah, see, you can't plug that in. It's too the port is too small. So hopefully Radio Shack will have something that I can use to fix that adaptation. But I've been talking for almost 20 minutes, so I just needed to get out here and talk a little bit. I haven't had much contact with a whole lot of people today. I've been stuck up in my room waiting for this certain thing to happen, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen today. Maybe if it does, it'll be later. I've been talking for almost 20 minutes because it's 17:35, 36 seconds in, and it's already 9:41. What was it when I started this? Like 9:20 something? But anyway, yeah, guys, I'm worried. Just hope for the best for me, guys. I really hope this all ends okay. It would be nice to get some support from, the fans and stuff. I don't really know what else to say, so I'm going to cut it here. Thank you all so much for watching this vlog. There's nothing really special here, just a couple of announcements. I might do another one tomorrow if I feel up to it, but right now I'm a little bit emotional, so I'm probably just going to go. Talk to you guys later, and I'll see you in the next video. Later, taters.